Grizz Nation, it's time to send Ja, Sharon, and Dez to the 2025 All-Star Game.
Oh! What did we just see, partner?
Take three! Take three!
Bane for three. Bingo!
This man Bane
Heating it up.
Blocked by Jaren.
most versatile power forward in the game today.
Head to NBA.com/vote, the NBA app, or simply use the QR code on the screen to send your Grizzlies to the All-Star Game today.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis. Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Morant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering, to those with a history of raising their performance to meet the moment. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Congratulations to the Titans. All of their misery and woe will pay off with the number one pick.
You got the number one overall pick as a GM. You would do what?
You want to know the first thing that comes to my mind?
What?
Travis Hunter.
Okay.
He's the best player in the draft.
Okay.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Tuesday, January 14th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, it's a Tuesdays with Tony. Tony Allen will be here. Brought to you by ESCO. Grizzlies took a loss last night in Houston. Third time they've lost to the Rockets this year. We will go through everything that took place last night. The LA Rams got a playoff win and ended the Vikings season. We will get to that. We'll get to all the news and notes of the day. Some big sports that are going on tonight. As I mentioned, it's the Tuesdays with Tony. Roser will have his NFL notes. The Tuesday is still cold out, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up! Having a good day. All right, ton of stuff to get to, not the least of which is the game we watched last night as the Grizzlies played against the Houston Rockets, which was extremely good basketball that game, but the Grizzlies came up on the wrong side. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sack, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neckcarp, John Lance, John Quadrant, Dr. Thunder. He's Yogi Roser.
What up?
Hello, John. Devin Walker's here.
Diamonds.
The microphone mangler, Senor Quasa de la Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer, Easter Hit. He's Walker 93.
What up, good people? Hey, the return, bro. We having a return today. The return. He's back. He's back in the building.
Who?
Gone for a long time.
Oh, Tony Allen's here. He
he's
is the
been gone.
grind father, of course. It is brought to you by ESCO. Tuesdays with Tony. He is here as he has been out.
That man had a birthday and everything.
Town. Yeah, he's had a birthday since we last spoke.
Happy birthday. Happy New Year, man, to both of y'all too.
And Happy New Year.
What'd you do
All
for
right.
your birthday?
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. What you gonna do that?
Well, for my birthday, man, first thing first, we can't go past New Year's, man.
Okay, yeah. What you do for New Year's?
I brought the New Year in, with a mindset that I'm gonna start working out.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop eating fried chicken.
Yeah, type. Okay.
All fried food. I'm gonna go baked diet. Baked everything.
Built by baked
You know
chicken.
what I'm saying? Also, for my birthday, obviously,
Damn it.
my phone went dead from happy birthday text.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to text you because
My phone went dead like in
Nice
the
excuse,
first
Steph.
I was worried.
first 2 hours of the 12 o'clock time, and then I don't know. I didn't do much. I just ate at a nice restaurant.
Tight.
and I chill, man. I'm 43, not 23. It ain't like I can, go turn up and get hammered and,
Get hammered is crazy.
I can relate.
You sound like you're like one of the frat boys.
Hammered.
Get hammered.
I can't get hammered anymore.
So, yeah, I was
hammered.
chilling, man, and
Well, happy birthday to you. Well, we have a special guest, too, right here today.
Yeah, I've installed the Grumpy Grizzly.
You familiar with the Grumpy Grizzly?
Oh, yeah. I could understand it. I understand why, man. It's one of those nail biters, I'm assuming, what's got him.
No.
What's got him
It's the
grumpy?
inability to beat good teams.
Yes, that's the
and now this is 3 against Houston, okay? And let me just say, last night was a little different circumstance than many we have had recently, okay?
All right.
Number one, I'll pull the audience here. I thought that was a great basketball game. Like, truly a great basketball team between 2 really good teams, and it had great flow to it. Like, that's what I wanted to see, right? Like, let this thing just play out, right? They have clear advantages. The Grizzlies have advantages. They've got their guy they're going to go to down the stretch who's having a night of nights. We've got our guy they're going to go to down the stretch, night of nights. And then we're going to see, what the cards look like after they all laid out, right? But the game was, I thought, super high level and really fun to watch, okay? So I get done with the game and what I just watched, and I'm like, man, I posted what I posted. That was a great game. Jalen Green was by far the best player on the floor. The kid was unbelievable last night. Like, truly otherworldly last night.
He made history last night.
And then, not only, so then I'm not on Twitter until then, right? Like, paying attention to what everybody's saying. It was like, and this has been going on all year, and maybe it just, struck me last night for the first time in a long time. We dealt with this early in the year, and there's a bunch of guys out. It was like, Taylor Jenkins this, Taylor Jenkins that, Taylor Jenkins that. And I'm like, did I just watch the same thing everybody else watched? And our text messages that were going on? Yeah. Like, I don't know I don't know if it's gambling. I don't know if it's just somebody opened up the floodgates and now, the coach is, if they lose, it's the coach. If they win, it's the players. But look, they played Houston the first time. It comes down to the end of the game. Josh couldn't make anything. They played Minnesota. Ja made everything, made the 2 clutch baskets when it mattered most. They played last night. Ja threw it away. Ja bounced it off his leg out of bounds, trying to get a 2-for-1. Ja missed 2 free throws that would have made it a 1-point game. BC smoked a layup, at the end of the game. And I'm like, what? It's just bizarre to me. And then, there were people responding are you not going to criticize Taylor? I'm like, huh? I'm like, either the players make plays or they don't. Yeah. At one point, I said to you guys, when Wells, got overwhelmed at one point, I'm like, man, I don't know if you can have Wells at this moment, but the truth is, your only other option is Kennard, who, by the way, in the last time they played against Houston, John missed a wide-open 3, Kennard missed 2 wide-open 3s from the corner, including hitting the side of the backboard. There was nobody else to go to. There's no other player to put in. It's Jalen Green is killing you. This is where it hurts not to have Marcus Smart.
Or Vince.
This is where it hurts to have no Vince Williams. Yeah. It also where it hurts to not have Gigi Jackson. You got to have athletes against them because they got athletes.
They 2-dribble there at the rim.
Oh,
they get rebounds. And Thompson at the freaking rim.
Blowing past you. Let me tell you something. And you need to look. I want you to watch this guy. I don't know how much of last night you got to see, Tony. I'm going to give this kid maybe the best compliment. That's tough. You know what Thompson is. He's a super Tony.
He's everywhere.
Watch his ass.
He's everywhere.
Because he's long. He's long. He shoots over 50%.
Well, damn.
Hey, no, 50% from the field, but he's not going to make threes. Yeah. Free throws are super dicey too.
Super dunker guy.
But when he is on the court, it is absolute havoc.
Yes.
He had 5 blocks as a guard. Last
Bro,
night.
he is unbelievable.
Double-double. What a double-double.
Hey,
He's everywhere.
And then, like, it looks like a track star flying up and down the court. Yeah. Now, maybe, look, I don't want to go crazy here, right? But you guys tell me, did you guys watch that game and think, oh, my God, what a horribly mismanaged coached game? Like, I thought
no.
when we played against Houston, our guys did not make plays down the stretch.
No, I think it's
In either of the games, and then they did against Minnesota.
And
that can't be the decider of whether or not the coach was good.
So I did not feel bad at all about that game last night.
Me neither.
I thought we lost a road game to a really good team that I tell you what, we are 0-3 against them this season. I think you give – Dev, we talked about it after last Thursday. We said after the game we met up, dude, that is a team they need. They need Marcus Smart against that team. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about playing against that team if we had to play them in the playoffs. I think we would beat them. I think we would beat them in the playoffs. And my reasoning for that is everything you talk about all the time. Their best guys do not have scars at all. Van Vliet's the only one that's really been through.
The other thing is what's going to happen when it gets to the playoffs is, and we have seen this happen in the past too, to the Grizzlies. I can tell you what's going to happen. Teams are going to force them to shoot.
Yeah.
They're going to box and elbow those kids to death. And you're going to say, dude, you don't get to just be havoc and, defend and go to the rim. Like, you're going to have to make a bunch of jump shots. And they don't have enough shooting.
Nah.
That's where it's going to, like, that's the difference between the regular season and the playoffs, right? And we saw that as someone, as a group of guys that covers a team that's been the 2 seed twice. What happened both times? Played against Golden State, played against Minnesota, played against the Lakers, and every time we came in here and be like, man, we need to go find a shooter. It was like a huge deal for Kennard to get hurt. Yeah. Because it was just somebody that could stretch the floor and hopefully get Anthony Davis away from the basket. Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know how last night was supposed to play out radically different coaching-wise.
And also, I think this is what the issue is. Like I said, I don't agree with it because I turned my internet off last night. I started playing PS5.
It's just weird.
I think the issue was they said that when we were up 8, he took 12 out, right? Took 12 out the 8-minute mark. We're up 8. He came back in, we're still up 1. Like you said, still at the end, we had a chance to win the game either way, so it shouldn't matter.
Right.
But I think the gripe is
he played 37 minutes.
Exactly. The gripe, he played 20 in the second half by himself, right, Rosie? He played 20 minutes in the second half?
He played in the second half. He played 19 and a half.
The gripe is, why not just leave him out there? Why they just left Jalen Green and Van Vliet?
The gripe is Thompson played all 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. Jalen Green and Fred Van Vliet played 10-plus minutes in the fourth quarter.
That's the gripe.
Ja played 9.5. Desmond played 8. Jaren played 11. Jaren played 11 of the 12.
When Ja and Jaren went on the court, I think Fazbear had a good stat about that one.
It's Ja and Jaren both being off the court at the same time, even if it was just for 1 minute, because Jaren played 11.
The Grizzlies played 2 minutes and 55 seconds with both Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. on the bench, just from Fazbear Breakfast. The last 1 minute and 52 seconds of the third quarter and 7 minutes to 5:57 in the fourth quarter. In those 2 minutes and 55 seconds, the Grizzlies were outscored 16-3.
Wow.
So that's
what the gripe is.
That's a criticism.
So it's why not just leave one of them out there to stagger it, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially against the better teams.
Don't take both of them out and leave Dez out there. Even though Dez was cooking, don't just leave Dez out there. And then they got Jalen Green, Van Vliet, and Thompson, Şengün out there, and Dez just figure it out. It's like, bro, let's win this game. Leave 12 or 13 out there too. Right. Let's do this.
Right.
So I think that's if I was to.
That's a big picture.
Put a big picture on
to me. What the I'm looking at the small picture, which is, bro, you smoked the game.
Yeah.
He threw the ball to Dylan. He dribbled the ball out of bounds.
And he missed the free throw.
And he missed the free throw. Bro, your best players.
You right.
To me, players decide games. I always focus on the players and then decide on the coaches.
You're right, and it's always something that you can control. You look at
but people aren't comfortable criticizing players.
No, we not.
Because the players also get on the internet.
So I think
they might respond. They might respond.
They might tell you to shut the
right. They might tell you to shut up.
You're right, but I mean, we look at this loss like
Taylor Jenkins isn't getting on Twitter.
We can make free throws. That's one thing we control. We could not turn the ball over. That's something we could control. So I didn't look at it like it was enough. I was like, Roser, yo, this is just another game we can learn from. Yeah. But they do got our number. Beating us 3 times in a row, that ain't no team you want to see in the playoffs.
Twice in 4 days. Our best player.
Twice in 4 days.
That's not a team you want to see in the playoffs.
Our best player in the 3 most critical possessions, 3 of the most critical, threw the ball to the other team, dribbled the ball completely out of bounds, and missed not one, both free throws.
Yeah.
I don't even think he missed the second one on purpose.
No, and the crowd got like free burgers because of it.
He looked at the bench and asked him. He said, "Do I miss it on purpose?" He asked him. I saw the he was like, "Do I miss it?" And they're like, "No, just." Go
and then the other criticism was the not taking the timeout, but we got so bailed out on that because Thompson fouled him
immediately,
and we got to preserve our timeout.
Yeah, that was a real Tony moment right there. The boy just hacked him.
Thompson.
I thought it was smart. Honestly, just think for the Houston Rockets. I'm like, yo, foul him. You down 3? I do this on the game. So I'm like, yo, just foul him.
On the video game.
I just foul. We up 3. I'll just foul.
Yeah.
It's a free throw game after that. It's only 6 seconds left.
Yeah, there was I think 8, but it's more about seconds. Like Ja was still way back there. Like you could have let more time pass before you fouled him.
He wasted like 0.3 seconds off the clock and he fouled.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we weren't going to take a timeout, he could have drawn more time off that clock.
Yeah. But I mean, just grabbed him.
He could have drawn at least another 2 to 3 seconds.
Like
off that
2K,
clock.
but
dude, Thompson is unbelievable.
And I like him. And you said he a super TA. He plays the dunker spot.
He really is. He is.
Very well. When they come off that pick and roll and Sengun right there in the middle, it's like a lob pass automatically. They split the pick and roll. It's a lob pass automatically.
You know what I'm starting to think of?
I like his.
Hey, you know, and we've had this discussion with you a million times.
What's that?
It's like to me, I want to believe that the Tony Allens of the world can still exist and thrive. And you got both these Thompsons, and then I don't know how much you guys pay attention, but the hottest team in the league right now is the Sacramento Kings. And part of that is probably they hated their coach.
It's kind of clear, yeah.
The other part of it, though, is another guy like that, and this is very Tony-esque. If you go look at their defensive numbers and their defensive rebounding and their causing of turnovers and all this stuff that's happened recently, and then go look at Keon Ellis's minutes.
That's the one that they were.
It's like Mike 38, 35, 30, 28, 20. And it's like these guys that maybe don't do they got things that you're going to knock them for, but what they bring to the table is they raise the collective level of the unit to a different level, right? Like, you know who else you see that with? Is Westbrook in the starting lineup in Denver, right? It's like you can bang on them for those things that they can't do that well, but what they can do is something that does not necessarily show up, which is when they're on the court, there is a level of energy that thing gets turned up to 10. And, man, I see that with Thompson, too. Thompson, both of them, both Asur and Amen. Because last night, the Pistons, I watched them get a win against the Knicks.
They one of the hottest teams in the league,
and it's because Asur Thompson caught a illegal screen on Cat because he just refused to try to get, picked off of Brunson. And, man, when they've got, like, these Thompson kids that they can throw – they might play the dunker spot, but it's so much like you, Tony, in that I might have you in the dunker spot on offense, but on defense, I can also put you on friggin' Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? It's like those,
It evens out, man.
It evens out.
I might have 5 blocks as a guard last night, bro.
Yeah. As a guard,
blocks,
that's impressive.
Bro.
That's
blocks,
impressive,
bro.
And he flies.
When he took
flies.
He took 2 dribbles to he hit the rim.
No, he's crazy too.
Oh,
he is.
No.
Like
he's a crazy brother.
No, he's crazy.
Always 2 brothers.
He's crazy. You see it in his eye. You can see it in his face, man. When he gets fired up, it's like, there's a tick there that's like, I wouldn't mess with that guy.
Just a mega competitor.
He had 5 blocks and 4 assists.
Bro,
he's doing a little bit of everything.
And Houston, obviously, look, all those athletes, it makes it really hard. Like the Grizzlies' worst assist numbers are against Houston for a reason. They got too many athletes,
they play
bro.
Them gaps like
10
crazy,
fewer assists per game against the Rockets than they average for the season.
We look at a super athletic disadvantage against them.
We do. That blew my mind.
If it ain't Ja cooking in an ISO, Like he got kind of cooking towards that fourth quarter, but if they ain't cooking the ISO,
bro. And by the way, Jabari was out and Tari Eason was out.
Yeah. That's why I went and looked it up last night.
And Dylan trying to give us the game again. Shout out to
my
you, dog.
God, dude.
Shout out
Not
to
only
DB.
did he piss off Desmond Bain, he with us.
He with us. Boy!
Literally. Literally.
He swing.
He is 5 for 20. 5 for 26.
Tell him there ain't no room for your jersey in the rafters here, brother. You might as well go ahead and be a Rocket.
One thing I can say is he definitely still got that toughness. He gonna shoot. He got confidence, and I think that's instilled in all his players that he playing along with. Because that guy Jalen Green going 13 for 18. I'm talking about firing back at Ja.
Skip marks on.
And I normally I'm not rolling with the nail polish on the nails neither. But what I am gonna say is,
did you hear Pete say
42 with nail polish on?
Did you hear Pete?
Ain't no way he don't get clothesline in my era.
You trying to get you would let him feel it.
Yo, like we missing that in our team now.
We
missing an enforcer, bro.
Yeah,
you miss 5 shots, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
You need
with nails on.
either athleticism or strength.
Yes.
One of the
two. But I mean, that is not. That's where starting the 39th pick in the draft and counting on him as your wing.
Yeah. Welcome to the NBA, Jalen Wells.
You would have hit him with.
Don't get discouraged.
You would have hit him with a shiver.
But this is the time now.
He's not athletic.
He got to use it. But this is the time now where film is key.
Bro, he needs new calves.
You're not rocking with his athleticism.
Don't put that on him, bro.
He's not a fast twitch athlete.
He's not, but he don't gotta be. You ain't gotta be a fast twitch to be good on defense.
But he got a body type.
Bro, yes.
I believe.
Do you?
He can bust through a lot of those screens.
When he was strong, he wasn't like
strong. Or he can get strong.
He can get strong.
He can get strong.
He also had a move. Kyle Anderson can defend.
Exactly. He's slow.
That's right.
If you watch those highlights yesterday, you could see he melted in a lot of those screens.
He was just
and a lot of that came from just being a rookie. Maybe it's the rookie wall, then running up against a high-powered momentum guy. Because once he gets in his groove, it's hard to stop him. It's hard to stop him, bro.
But you would have put him on the floor.
For sure. I'd have clotheslined him, got in some type of scuffle.
Get a technical foul.
Get a tech. Like, it wasn't none of that. This dude was just too comfortable
That's where we say Smart and Williams
would have put his ass
both being out is a killer.
They would have put him on the floor.
You have to have a great perimeter defender.
And
when we've played against these good teams, like Wells, we came in here and we lauded him for that game that he played against Anthony Edwards. Unbelievable. And he has done good against Max. He's had a lot of good ones, right? But there are other nights where he gets absolutely fricasseed. And that was last night.
Fricasseed is crazy.
Bro, Jalen Wells could have scored 100 points on him last night. Jalen Green.
The only two that really
By the way, there's so many friggin' Jalens. I read an article the other day saying like 18% of the league is named Jalen.
There's no way it's 18%.
Said that every 18%.
You just wait till this next wave hit.
Huh?
You just wait till this next wave hit.
It's a million Jalens.
That is.
I got to get with Jalen Rose because he had a profound effect on the world.
I'm telling you, it's going to be up. I ain't gonna say the reason why, but it's gonna be a lot more Jalen's in the next 5.
This team ain't catching nobody by surprise no more. They are a force to be reckoned with. When you look at the lineup that they got, that they missing, the guys that they missing though, like with Jabari Smith, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cam Whitmore didn't even. What did he play?
He played a little bit. He's just out there getting cardio. No, chunking a bad shot. He played. Yeah. I remember seeing a little goal.
Man, that man had 16 points.
How many shots?
9.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't realize what he was scoring.
You could plug and play. Like he say, they athletic, man. They got guys that's, man, I believe they're a threat in the West, bro. And
I'm sorry, I misread that. It's 3% of the NBA.
3. Yeah, I was like 18% is crazy.
No, there's over 20.
There's a lot of Jalen's, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
And different spellings.
Over 20.
Over 20. Jalen's, man.
Every team's got one.
Name the Jalens.
And they were different. Hey, they were different yesterday. That's 2 different spellings of Jalen yesterday.
There's 20 Jalens. Can we name the Jalens?
No.
That's a long exercise.
Jalen Duren.
It said 53% of the teams have a Jalen on their roster. 3 teams have 2. Oklahoma City, The Magic and the Nets all had 3. It's crazy.
Tennessee some more.
Give me a second.
It's really crazy.
Well, the Rockets. Dylan is 5 for 26 in the 2 games against us. The last 2 games against us. That is why, like we experience. They will experience that too in the playoffs.
Yes.
When these teams go boxes and elbows and they make that guy shoot, and he totally shoots them out of playoff games.
You know when it happened? Go look at the in-season tournament game.
Oh,
go look at it.
When they played
Warriors? Who was it? Was it Warriors or was it
they played
Thunder?
OKC.
Was it Thunder?
They played OKC. Yeah.
No, go look at it.
In the semis? In that semi game in Vegas?
Go look who took the most shots. Go look who took the most shots in the in-season tournament.
111-96, and that's against the Thunder.
Dylan took 17 shots.
5 of 17, 4-13 from 3.
4-13 from 3 is crazy.
Like, get it up.
I told you.
Shoot it. They'll do the Steve Kerr thing. They're going to make him shoot
He took the most shots on the team. Think about that. They got Şengün. They got Jalen Green. They got Van Vliet. He took the most shots on the team.
He said I got
that
us.
night.
He said I got us, bro.
I mean, I watched that game, and I was like, I've lived this.
Oh no. Udoka going to probably.
I've lived this.
Because Udoka kind of like got away yesterday because Jaren was getting him in foul trouble, so he had to sit him down. Every time Jaren got him in foul, I was like, no, I want him out there to shoot.
I know.
But, by the way, did you play against him, Udoka? Because when he was here, he said that Mark didn't deserve that
he did.
Defensive Player of the Year award.
He said that?
Yeah, you got smoke with him? Y'all got smoke with him?
You didn't see that?
Wait a minute. Time out. Why would he say that?
Because they asked him if they showed them defensive videos of Marc Gasol. If they showed Şengün defensive videos of Marc Gasol.
His quote, and I quote, "No, we did not show Alfie and Marc Gasol highlights, but if I'm not mistaken, I think he won DPOY and did get first team that year, if I remember correctly. It was a weird year, and I found it a little weird that he got that. I remember playing against him a lot in San Antonio, so I'll just leave that there. So y'all got smoke with E-Day, bro?
I don't even know E-Day like that, but
He did not respect Marc Gasol's defensive prowess.
I don't know why. Who he thought LeBron should have got it? And he know he hate LeBron. So
did call LeBron up.
Maybe you.
So who you think he thought
said his name,
who do you think he thought should have had it then? If you had to guess.
We figured you have been working email for
Don't worry about that Neil Long.
We thought you guys maybe like went out to dinner and you were like, man, that was bullshit. Mark won that award.
I'm gonna say when I go to Memphis. I got you, bro. I got you, TA.
Man, I'm Big Spain in this thing, man. Go ahead on, man.
So
but I don't know why he said that, man. Of course, Houston they want to beef anyway. Like, come on, they want the smoke, so they need something to rile them up.
They are in that. Look, I see so much of what's happened with the Grizzlies with them. I saw it with Detroit even last night. The trick is, and Detroit will take the leap next year. Obviously, Orlando's taking the leap. So you're a rat team, and then you get pretty good, like you're average or near 500 or right around, right? Mm-hmm. And then you take that leap. And this is the leap year for the Rockets, and it will follow suit. They will get to the playoffs. They're going to be a bitch to play against, and then they're going to lose a hard-fought series. That's the way it'll go.
Yeah,
and then they'll elevate next year.
It go like that, and you see that saying that
it happens
because you see the routine of what us.
That's right.
Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Yeah, like they start off
That's how it
pups
goes.
and then they turn to the big dogs. You're right, but they not. Man, this is a scary team, man.
Look, bro. Hey.
This is a
It's
scary
just
team.
the game planning when it gets to the playoffs. They got to have more shooting.
They need more shooting. Oklahoma City would beat that team's ass.
I don't know.
Houston. They'd kill them. Destroy them.
I mean, they did play in that in-season tournament.
And they killed them.
Dylan will have something to say about that, boy. I got y'all, bro.
Yeah.
Bored. But they'll be all right. I mean, I was mad last night, too, because it's like I want to beat Houston because it is like one of those things that you playing against a top team in the West, you want to beat them.
In the words of my son and his friends, jaw sold. You know what I mean?
Jaw sold is crazy.
But I mean, like, look, we sit here and we go, this guy is the guy I want, and I'll do it 1,000 times.
Oh, for 1,000%.
1,000 times. I want the ball in his hands. Sometimes you're going to come through and sometimes you're not. And that's twice in the last week. Like, the Minnesota thing, it was unbelievable, right? Game on the line. I've got this guy, you've got your guy, right? Like, their guys came up, but Green kept coming up with plays. He tried to kill Zach Edey.
Bro. That tells you he was on another level. You see the missed dunk?
Oh my God!
The
my God!
When he took off from the dotted line,
brother.
I was like, yeah,
Man, he tried
Perfect time to knock the crap out
to kill him.
And Edie didn't really kind of knock him out either. He just kind of like,
no.
Edie should have just. Ugh!
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have that, man. That guy was cooking, bro.
Your boy Vince would have done it.
And then, but then he also did he also finished on the Clark where Clark tried to go vertical, and then he started flexing on him and whatever. And it's like, bro, Ja threw the ball to Dillon. Ja dribbled the ball out of bounds. Ja missed the free. I mean, it's like, you either make the plays or you don't, bro.
B. Clark missed that
bunny.
He missed the bunny.
1,000% of the time.
Clark missed the bunny.
So
I mean, it's like, I watched both Houston games. If the Grizzlies made the plays down the stretch, like if they made the plays down the stretch in clutch time, it's a different world.
I just want them to
right?
at this point, bro.
Especially with a timeout.
I just want them to at this point.
Well, they did against Minnesota, and we were like, oh, yeah, we've got 12.
But it's like.
But 12 giveth and 12 taketh away. I mean, because last night, that was, I mean, dude, going for that 2-for-1 and then getting ahead of your skis, and then you can't lose that possession.
By the way,
can't.
By the way, when that
it's a 1-point game.
By the way, the other thing too is going for that 2-for-1. But when the ball went out of bounds, it was like 27 seconds left. So it ain't even a great. It's not like there's 33 seconds left. So if they were on the 24 down, you got 9-10 seconds. It would have been like
you got to pull that ball back out when you're dribbling into 4 guys.
Call a timeout then.
Right, you dribbling into 4.
They got timeout early.
You just can't lose that possession with no shot.
Yeah, last time they called a timeout, Dez made a 3, and Taylor had definitely
I'm convinced he would not have shot
PTSD.
that ball if he would take a timeout. He would not have shot that ball if he would take a timeout. But whatever. And Dez got right last night. He was cooking Dillon, but like, bro, in the moments when you're playing against a high level team like that, I just want to win. I want you, bro. I just want to win.
Yep.
Like, cause this is the prism that people see you through. You play against good teams.
You have to beat good teams.
Like, you can beat up on the teams. Like, if you even you beat the Spurs Wednesday, right? It's like, oh, you beat the Spurs, good job. Oh, you beat the Spurs again, oh, good job.
This is why I say
beat the good
this
teams.
is why you've got to have Morant just continuously available.
Yes.
They need these reps.
Exactly.
Over and over again.
agree.
They need the reps.
Because at that point, you know how to adjust from team to team. Because you're gonna have to play teams differently each night in, night out. So
as a group.
I mean, as I said,
right.
Look, we were on the show at the end of last week, and I told you, Ja, Jaren, and Bane had played a combined 199 minutes together. I mean, it's just
get them together, bro.
And then obviously, look, against a team like Houston, you've got to have athletes. Like, I mean, like they need and they need reps with the other guys back in the mix too. Mm-hmm. They need to get Smart back in a uniform, and they need to get Vince back in a uniform.
Marcus
I just saw a bad number
play.
about Marcus.
Huh?
I just saw a scary number about Marcus.
Dude, he's played fewer games than Chandler Parsons has in 2 years.
I'm gonna let him say it, not me.
Yeah, like it's
his availability has
and
been
it's
less.
his damn
less
finger.
Than your favorite player.
Chandler.
Yeah, his availability has been less than Chandler Parsons.
And it's his finger.
And that guy literally had no legs.
Yeah,
Marcus ain't got a finger.
He doesn't have finger. He doesn't have a finger,
bro. You need fingers to play basketball.
Especially shoot. Like it's on his shooting hand. Like he doesn't have a finger.
He can just play defense with a glove.
No, bro. Like no. Parsons was a legit cripple.
He was.
He was a handicap. He put a sticker on the car.
Man, you know I can't sit up here and talk bad about my boy.
No,
Marcus,
I'm not. I want him on the court.
Get well, homie. Come on, we need you.
We need you, bro.
But we should not be mentioning your name with the same name as in the same sentence as Chandler Parsons.
Thank you, T.A.
That's ugly. Yeah. That's what y'all call it. That's crazy. Or is that crazy work? Which one is
it's just crazy.
It's just
Don't
crazy.
put crazy.
It is crazy.
Where'd you learn that one at?
My son said it all the time. Having me clean up my room on the weekend is crazy. I said, why the hell everything's so damn crazy? I asked you to do.
It's crazy.
But yo, I just don't understand. Like I say, that's sometimes a cookie crumble like that, man. You know, injury is part of the game. But man, hopefully, if I know him like I've been knowing him his career, he working his ass off to get back. So
I mean, our two best perimeter defenders are both on the bench,
sitting on the sideline.
And see,
we don't have anybody that
and
can.
I don't know too much about Vincent.
Bro,
but his impact from the time that he got signed,
he's a crazy person too.
Man, he was turned up. That energy is missing.
He's come from he's come from like the world of you where y'all just like are like kind of unhinged a little bit.
We missing that energy though. Like that's what's missing. Like
no, you're right.
If you like even like
there was nobody. Like I was sitting. You guys, in fairness, I texted you guys last night. I'm like, bro, I don't know about this, bro. You might have to get Wells out of there.
There's nobody, you said that.
There's nobody to put in.
No. He looked like a rookie last night.
No, but I'm saying, like, who? Jalen Green is destroying you. Yeah. Okay, who can I put on him?
It was because Luke. You put Luke out there last time, and Fred VanVleet sold him out every time.
So there's nobody to put.
Yeah. I mean, and then like you said, Jalen's like. There's only 2 times where I think Jalen has looked like a rookie. Other than the time he looked like comfortable. There's a James Harden here. When James Harden was doing
also our game at LA.
You know what? I always forget about
that. Was like airballs.
Why we didn't try John?
He airballed one last night too.
Yeah. No, I'm saying why we didn't try John Contra last night?
Huh?
I think John Contra could have slowed him down.
No, but I do think he would have tried.
He would have tried. He would have bit his ankles.
A little more effort.
Yeah.
He would have tried to grab him by the ankles.
But no, he always does that when you pop him back in the rotation. Like he'll give you a couple games where it's like the Phoenix game, New Year's Eve, where he's just like man on fire doing everything out there for you.
You just want somebody to. I just want somebody to bump him. Like if you cooking, bro, because a lot of them high screens, he was just whoop.
And then it became one-on-one with him and Edie.
We still ain't talking about
that. That's not a good matchup neither. We should have trapped him. Why we ain't trap him?
Because they were throwing it to Sengun, and Sengun was lobbing that bitch to him on Thompson.
Yeah.
They tried
that's how Thompson got all the
They tried it.
So they
tried
did try
that dunker spot, and then you know who they had him playing like? You know who Thompson reminded me of last night on offense? Aaron Gordon.
Yeah. It was very Aaron Gordon.
It was very bro. This dude is fast twitch. He is fast twitch to the
high
bone.
Screen, get around the corner, lay.
Okay, and Ime is just like Doc Rivers, is just like Ty Lue. These guys see big lugs like Edie out there, and they say, bro, every time we're going to put you in a pick and roll every time until you take him out.
High screen, get to it, midi, step through.
Ooh, that was hard.
Yeah,
he is.
That high screen, he was barbecuing the high screen,
dude is talented.
Bro. That high screen
but he ain't consistent though. And that's that's the one thing that I can say. If we would face up with them in the playoffs,
he can score.
He on and off.
He's a scorer.
He on and off. And they trapping right here.
Yeah. He still made this shot.
Damn.
That's why I do not trust them in the playoffs. Like he will take bad shots.
Shots.
He's young.
He missed that.
Yeah.
That's we on the break.
Right.
Look, here
and Dylan takes bad shots. Like they got
nobody stepped up on the dribble handoff. Cash.
Bro, we still ain't even talked about Fred VanVleet and that rainbow ass 3 he hit.
Oh, the one
that was tough.
That is over a 7-footer, bro.
See what I'm saying? He chirping that jaw.
Oh yeah, they were going back and forth the whole night. Oh, he blocked.
Thompson is just freaking.
2 dribbles, get it up.
Ja had that one layup where he was like, where he drove in, he went up and under.
High screen,
flipped
TA.
it in.
They doubled him right there. He dribbled around that joint.
around the double team.
That was crazy at the end right there. That was tough.
He was hooping.
Clark did a good job going up vertically.
He did. He still made it. He was just on.
But nah, look.
No, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
That was like
everything.
me just tip the cap, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he was cooking.
This is your night.
He made Rockets history last night.
Huh?
He made Rockets history.
This is your night. And there was nobody to put on him.
It was him and Elijah, one of the only ones.
You're out of options. Sometimes you're going to run up against a guy where it's like you ain't got the athlete to deal with this one.
Yeah.
They say he joins Hakeem Olajuwon as the only players in Rockets history to have 40-plus points on 70% from the field before turning 23 years old.
Yeah, and Olajuwon was 7 foot tall.
Yeah. He got to be the first.
One of the best post scorers in
That's why I say he got to be the first guy to put 40 in the Grizzlies with his nails painted. He got to be, for real.
40 in the Grizzlies.
Let me think. Maybe like Kuzma.
Kuzma, no.
I don't think he ever put 40 on us.
I don't think he put 40 on us.
You don't think so?
Who else paints their nails in the NBA?
Jalen Green is the only guy with his nails painted that put 40 on the Grizz.
Jordan Clarkson might have put 40 on us. He might have.
Hey,
Jordan Clarkson ain't never had 40 in this build.
Hey,
Jordan Clarkson ain't even built like that, bro.
Jordan Clarkson has had 30-something against the Grizzlies.
I said 40.
45 points is his career high. He did that against the Kings.
Sacramento
his highs against the Grizzlies was
Who he did that against?
33.
The
He had
Kings.
33
33 against the Grizzlies?
in 2019.
Did he?
Yeah, okay, yeah. See?
I don't think he was
33.
painting. I don't think he painted his nails in 2019 though.
Nah, he didn't.
You disrespect the nail painting?
I'm just saying, like, if you come out on the court and I see your nails painted.
You brought it up a couple times.
You come on the court and you got your nails painted, man, I'm elbowing you right off the rip. Boom. What up? What up?
In the chest?
In the chest. What up? They got to separate us and everything, bro. It's a scrap right off the rip, bro. I'm letting it know, man, this ain't going down. What's happening? What? All hard. Grit and grind. What's up?
Rosa, what if
I'm snapping. I'm not finna.
What if I told you the rookie of the year was almost about to paint his nails till he got hurt?
Who was the rookie of the year?
Jared McCain.
And he danced, too. Theater
TikTok kind of guy.
Yeah,
I be seeing this go fat. But, yeah. Just talking about coming. Like, you just with the Grizzlies, dog.
Yeah, we ain't supposed to have that.
Come on, man. Clothesline somebody. Argue with somebody.
You're trying to bully a guy just because he has his nails painted?
No, I'm just saying, like, he cooking, bro. He about to cook. You got to disrupt him somehow, bro.
You want somebody to stand in the way and push him down.
That's what we missing, bro. You missing what I'm saying. We missing a guy that's just ain't about to have it.
And a guy that paints his nails.
I really would irritate it.
It would irritate it. Soft.
I would think.
You would think it's soft.
I would think like,
yeah, I've got to check his temperature.
Got to check his temperature.
I've got to check his temperature.
Come on,
so
man.
you want somebody, at least when he come around the screen, just
and like stop playing. Yeah, get up. Take that shit off. Like that's what I'd have been on, but you know that's me.
By the way, why does nobody show up to Houston Rockets games?
Nobody.
It's always been like that.
Always like that.
It's always like even when they hit Pram Harden.
Always like that.
Man, and they get into the game late as hell.
Yep.
Third quarter.
Like third quarter, you might hear a few cheering.
They finally get there.
They did. Second half,
like
it's really weird that he says that. Second half, infinitely better.
It was.
Post halftime,
Yeah, it is.
The seats in the first half are not taken.
I wonder if that's because
it's just weird.
Houston.
Where are they?
It's in downtown Houston, so why is it that?
Houston is a massive city.
Oh, it is big.
It is
It's
so
big.
big. And it is
But it's in downtown Houston, though, bro.
And it's spread out.
He also got 5 billion people.
Yeah, and it's in downtown
I
Houston,
know.
bro.
So you get a lot of traffic, and it takes them forever to get there.
Stop.
Why do you think, Tia? Why do you think nobody showed the Houston Rockets games?
It's probably cracking in what they you know how we got the Sissy Slide cabin?
Yeah. Oh, they're in the lounge.
Motherfuckers in the lounge hanging out.
You know what? That is an interesting point of view because they do go to their seats in the second half.
Yeah.
And it's the lower bowl that shows up on TV. We don't know what the club in the upper deck look like.
Yeah,
we can
don't.
only see behind the scores table. And behind the scores table is bleak. It just looks terrible.
They probably back there got a DJ, free drinks, hookah.
They got the bottle girls.
The bottle girls, man.
You know what? I'm not going into the game.
There's a whole section in that ball.
And then you walk out to your seat for the second half of the game when it's going to be decided.
Yeah.
I think that's probably true.
I'm lit now, so let me go over here.
Let's go check on
these.
Because you know, especially in a city of that size and those seats, it's all rich people.
For sure.
Like that's who's got all
people are
those
texting
seats.
in saying the traffic in downtown it makes it too long to get to the arena.
Oh, really?
People in the chat, Blevins just texted me.
So that you can't get there by 7?
You can't, it's impossible to get there by tip-off. But
do you know that's one of the big American cities I've never been to?
Houston's beautiful, boy.
It's odd.
A lot of beautiful people in that city.
I've been to Dallas and I've been to San Antonio.
Even I've been to Houston.
Too much to do in Houston.
Houston is, woo, boy. It's on the list.
Too much
You
to
love
do.
it.
That was one of the best
Come
cities,
on,
I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh.
Houston's great.
For a lot of reasons.
Meanwhile, and it don't make it, but you would think.
No, not BBLs. Them are natural, bro. It's natural in Houston, bro.
It's confusing because they number 2 in the West right now.
Devin.
That's what's making that kind of crazy. The game should be packed. They number 2 in the West.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we number 3 in the West. So our fans are sitting on their hands.
It's been a while.
right.
Been a while.
Since the James Harden.
And you said they even showed up for the James Harden era.
Yeah, but the James Harden, they never really had that juice.
Man, they weren't coming to that game because they was like, okay, we want to see dribble, step back, and everybody stand around. I want to see all that shit.
All right, by the way, how was D Rose thing, bro?
D Rose?
Yeah, you were there.
Oh man, it was perfect.
We talked to him about it. Where were you?
Yeah, he wasn't here.
All 1/3. My bad.
It was phenomenal. 1/4/25, man. Every year that's D Rose Day in Chicago.
You didn't bring us no merch back?
You know what? It's crazy, man. They were so strict on that shit. Here you go. You go your bag, TA.
Don't give it to nobody.
Come on now, keep it moving.
They won't give it no extra bags.
But nah, they gave my family some bags.
They gave away T-shirts. They gave away cups, everything. I'm like, oh.
You guys filmed with him, right?
Yeah, we filmed with D-Rose. We got a great interview out of D-Rose.
And you told me that for Out the Mud podcast, you got a Durant one coming?
Got a Durant one coming tomorrow, man.
Whoa.
Yes, indeed, man. Check it out tomorrow.
You know what? I was told. I think he sat down for your documentary.
He did.
That they're doing here. So that's kind of cool, man. And obviously, he's always been effusive in praise about you and been super cool about it. I love to see, because obviously I watched you guys go through so many wars. Met them in the playoffs, multiple times.
Yeah.
And during the regular season, it's cool that you guys are cool.
Yeah, and I didn't know he was that damn cool, man. He laid back down to earth.
Durant.
Yeah, he was kind of surprised. I knew so much about him.
How high was he? How high was he?
How blow was he?
How blow was he?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't sense that. He looked like he just got through shooting maybe 500 shots.
And he doesn't mind telling you either. He went on with David Letterman, and he was like, he was asking about weed, and he was like, I'm high right now.
Yeah, but
right now. On the spot. Like right now.
But you know that what's understood really don't need no explanation. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, he was asking us questions. Hell, he damn near interviewed us
That's
in between
hilarious.
in the interview.
Well, he's had a lot of podcast reps himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
He stopped doing his for a little bit.
Yeah. Who was the guy you did it with?
Eddie Gonzalez.
Yeah, they just stopped that, huh?
Yeah.
The boardroom thing?
The boardroom thing. Yeah, he still got that going. I talked about that.
He does?
He still got that rocking.
It's like a media company, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. He stopped the podcast, but he still do other stuff. He still do.
He reached
They're
out.
like producing television and stuff, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
All that.
Right.
They doing all that.
He got a production company, right, when he was playing in Brooklyn or whatever. They started that whole thing. Him and that, was it Rich Kleiman?
Rich Kleiman, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you were talking about earlier how frustrated we are because it's like, dude, beat somebody good, right? The Minnesota thing was fine.
That was
right.
fine.
But the Houston thing was a different deal because they're high up in the standings and it is a potential second-round matchup if things went really well, right? If you looked at the standings right now and you said, hey, the top 4 seeds, and then they all win their first-round matchups, and I mean, that would be your matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, there's a reasonable chance that as you play out the last 40 games of the season, you could very well be tied in the standings with them, and they will get the better seed because of last night. So that did make last night.
They're in our division, right?
Yeah, well,
right.
but also they're just in the same conference, and they've got now 3 wins over you. Yeah. So you lose any tiebreaker versus them. Mm-hmm. There is no, you lose every time. So that did have a lot of importance because we know, you look at last year's standings, bro, this comes down to a game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right? Like, and you may be the 2 seed or you may be the 6 seed, and it might be a game. There was the difference, and it's all tiebreakers that decide it all. Yeah. I mean, that's a real thing, especially with this bunched up as it is right now. As you said, they've got the 2 San Antonios. Right, you lose.
Come home for 4.
But then when is the next chance to get like an awesome
good win? I would say.
Please don't tell me February.
Minnesota, January 20th. That'll be a good one.
That's the Martin Luther King Day game.
And then at New York, January 27th. That'll make me happy.
I'm going to that.
You going to it?
Yes.
Thanks for telling us, bro.
What you doing in New York, brother?
He has told us that before.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
You about to?
You told us that I wasn't listening.
My co-host for The Ringer lives in New York.
You about to be in the Big Apple?
No, so my co-host at The Ringer, Jacoby, he lives in New York. So I told him whenever the Grizzlies come to play the Knicks, that would be, and it's on a Monday.
Yep.
So I'm going to go in that Sunday, and then Spotify has a what's it called? They've got a studio there.
That's
so
dope.
we're going to do
That's
it
hard.
there.
So 27
record
against
there.
them, and then you spin the block again on the 30th, and play Houston one more time on TNT.
Here.
Yep.
Ooh.
January 30th.
So right after the Knicks.
Right after the Knicks, you got back-to-back 2 big ones.
Yeah, that's big.
Ooh, and that's 4 home games though. Before that,
and
though,
the
right?
weird thing is, I was going through the stuff for next week with the Martin Luther King Day game. We don't have a show that day because the game's so early. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened where we played that early?
At 12.
Maybe once.
I've never not had a show.
Maybe. I don't think it's happened since we've been here.
Well, that's 8 years.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever played that early.
There was one year.
It's a 1:30 game.
Yeah, it's like the first. Is it the second game?
Because I was going to try to get Amari Stoudemire on the show.
They moved all the games up because
you guys
of
should do something with him. when he's in town.
No, and that was the plan.
Amari Stoudemire?
That was the plan, but Zebo's daughter got a game.
They've been winning lately.
Louisville?
Louisville play, so it's going to be hard for him to make it. I mean, his son, I think his son got a game.
Oh, okay.
Son got a real big
Yeah, it's
national.
Amari Stoudemire, Cheryl Miller, and Tommy Smith. Yeah. Or the three really good honorees.
Cheryl Miller would have been a good interview too.
Yeah, she dropped 100 in the high school game, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna get them on, and then they told me that we're not doing a show because obviously we've got the symposium and then we've got the pregame starting at like 1:00.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is the pregame at 1:00? They're like, the game's at 1:30. I was like, it is?
TNT moved everything up.
Oh,
because it's the college football national championship game.
Oh,
that night. So
sense.
all the
That
games
makes
are at
sense,
1:30 and 4.
the college football national championship is that night. I'll be
Martin Luther
damned.
King Day in Atlanta.
Speaking of that,
There's no NFL that night, is there?
No.
I'm rolling with Ohio State.
There you go, T.A. Real one.
I like the wide receiver number 4.
Everybody likes
Is he a
him.
freshman?
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, he's a true freshman.
True freshman.
He's got to stay 2 more years.
See, and I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Let that boy leave, man.
Hey, you'll like it when you find out he's about to get $10 million to stay.
Oh, yeah, well, he good then.
He's going to make more money there than he would in the NFL.
Did you apply for your reimbursement? Do you get reimbursement for NIL?
No, I never even knew I could
I know
get
some
it.
people that play college basketball, like maybe like 10, 5,
They've
6.
gotten money back.
They get money back.
Some of them have gotten a lot of money.
Yo,
Yeah.
and so listen, and that's
Yeah,
crazy.
you
My
might
jersey would never stay in the damn
store
at.
I bought one on eBay.
So,
Remember that?
Hey, we need to.
You remember that?
They owe me a little something.
Hey.
Get your people on the phone, man.
I'm gonna call them.
I've got that.
Shit
Hey,
over.
I've got that Oklahoma City 24 jersey.
That's gangster.
No, it was until I had you sign it. You wrote Tony Allen 9 on the 24.
It's a great moment.
Yo,
Yo,
I had to just
I
never
was like,
sign it or something. Yo,
You've got to be kidding me.
Yo, I could change.
I said, Tony,
you can't change it. This is
I said,
Sharpie,
Tony,
bro.
I laid out the 24. I said, look at this thing I found on eBay. He's like, oh, that's dope. I was like, dude, you got to sign it so I can hang it up in the house. This son of a bitch wrote Tony Allen number 9 on a 24.
I feel like you could change that 9 to a 4 and then put a 2 next. You could. I feel like you could.
But you need to make a phone call.
It would look doctored, but like
it looked like somebody like Fugazi.
Yeah.
It looked like Fugazi.
I actually have a second one. I bought another one on eBay. Every once in a while, you'll see them on eBay. They're Oklahoma State 24 jerseys.
That's tough.
You need to make a phone call because people getting that back pay.
That's
People
tough.
getting that back pay, man.
Shane Battier did that for me one year. It was the 50-win team with Hubie. And, that's when they did, for the holidays, they did the whole team and everybody did a signing.
Yeah.
And I had a giant Grizzlies banner and I got them all to sign it. And everybody signed it in silver except Battier signed it in black. And he realized it and he was like, man, I'm sorry. Do you want me to go over this in silver? And I said,
what a great
I don't want to take up your time. He
What
goes,
a great guy.
it's no problem at all. And sat there and went over the whole thing in silver.
Are you serious?
Yeah, went over all of it. Shane Battier did.
J. Cole called him lame. And
This was right after they traded for Bonzi Wells too. So Bonzi's on there also. Yeah,
that's crazy. But no, the next time we got a chance is January 30th. It's against Houston, and then New York is Eastern, but that's fine. If we beat them, I'll be happy. But Houston, we got to get it back in blood.
And Jacoby keeps telling me that that's going to be a lazy Monday night. That the Monday night crowds at the Garden are not the. They got clipped last night. With a Monday night crowd.
They did.
Playing against the Pistons.
Shout out Malik Beasley.
It's just not the same as like the weekend games or
just like here.
Yeah, that's
What's our record against the top 2 teams in both conferences?
Oh, I'm
well,
glad
we
you
beat
asked,
Boston.
0-1,000.
Against the playoff team.
Well, we haven't played Cleveland. We we beat Boston. We've lost to Oklahoma City. We lost to Houston.
In the Western Conference, I think we're 8-7 against the top.
What?
I'm giving us too many. My bad. Hold on.
8-7. Try
Oh, my bad.
Who have we beat? Who?
Hold on, bro. Let me look this up right quick.
Who have we beaten?
Give me a second.
In the West.
Give me a second.
Our record
didn't
is
beat
ass.
Oklahoma City. They didn't beat the Rockets. We beat Denver Nuggets without Jokic. We beat the Mavs.
And we lost to them without Jokic.
Yeah, we lost
in a back-to-back.
We beat the Mavs without Kai and Luka. Lost to the Clippers. We beat the Lakers once, right?
No.
Okay, we lost to the Lakers. We beat the Timberwolves. We lost to the Kings. We beat the Suns. So if you're doing math at home, I don't know what kind of math you're doing. But,
It equals ass.
yeah, it does equal
We
ass.
just said the T-Wolves are the only one they beat when they were actually over 500 at the time.
So, wait, how many
by the
five-
way, the Knicks are 2-3 at home on Monday nights this year.
I mean, we got a W coming.
We're 12-10 TA against teams above 500.
I mean, we got a shot.
We did beat the Lakers November 6th.
That's what I'm saying. I remember us beating them.
And we lost to them. We 1-1 with the Lakers right now.
131-114 is a home game. And then we played them the next week and lost there.
About 1,000.
No, by 5.
Okay.
And then we lost again there. So we're 1-2 against the Lakers.
V-Dub, Marcus Smart, we need you, baby.
They said Gigi
need you,
they
baby.
said Gigi's the closest one to coming back to you.
I mean, here's the thing.
Yesterday.
These 2 games against Houston, honestly, it's just about you did not make the plays down the stretch.
No,
you got shots. You had possessions. You had the opportunity to win them. You lost to Houston by 4 the first time and by 2 the second time.
Yeah, and they had 15 assists. Probably another swing. Maybe he'll help in that game.
I just want to be able to come in here after we play against a team that like is above or like.
You want to feel like you can be a good playoff team.
Yeah, like I've been legitimately sad these last 2 times we lost.
Hey, we're past being a good regular season.
Yeah, I'm through
basketball
with
team.
that.
No,
we can do it. I've seen us do it.
No.
Like I want to see.
Being a good regular season basketball team is whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but you got to build some consistency.
But I'm saying, Tony,
like-
but we know what it looks like, and right now, we can't go into the playoffs with what we got.
No. Hey, I hope
Not if
that's
we
a
want
fact.
to. Not if we want to really advance.
I hope
That's a fact.
I hope when Gigi, because the way they was talking yesterday, they were saying like Gigi's gonna get some run with the hustle. So
Yeah.
hopefully Gigi will play Thursday with
We play
y'all.
Wednesday and Thursday.
So hopefully
we
Gigi
play
maybe
Wednesday and Thursday.
Maybe or Thursday.
It'd
Get
be
some
nice.
run.
Here, but this is the truth. We have never seen Gigi and Vince Williams play in a meaningful basketball game.
Yeah.
We've never
Respectfully.
seen it. Respectfully, we just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Maybe they will be awesome.
I think
but
one of the,
I think
I
Vince
think
is
we
the
more-
easier
we
to
need
fit
more
in.
off-script basketball players, and I think Gigi gives you an off-script basketball player.
We need athletes too.
That's
We
what I'm saying,
need
like
athletes.
off-script athletes, like
Gigi
you know what I'm
will
saying?
give us noticeable athleticism that has been
and
lacking
somebody that
on
can
the
get
wing.
to his,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because sometimes people dribble and the ball might hit their knee.
that's right.
No, don't say no names, please.
Damn.
But Gigi will give you off-script, and I need off-script basketball players.
It's tough.
Bad TA.
Yeah.
We got some bad dribbling ass team.
Man, we do.
We're gonna be all right, bro.
And they will dribble.
No, like
too.
I mean, honestly,
and they will
like
do it.
Anybody dribbling under duress,
It's
I mean, just
and they
See,
will,
when you see something,
and
when
they
you see
will
a
do
player
it.
you
that-
got to
that's
hold out for
noticeably
dear
can't
life.
dribble,
They
what do you think?
do it. They'll just keep
pressuring the hell
doing
out
it.
of 'em.
Like I'm gonna
Just
dribble.
turn it up a notch.
and there's no consequence to it.
No.
Like if Tony did that 2 times, he doesn't play the rest of the night.
He may not play the next game either.
That is the difference between basketball.
Lionel may sit you down the next game.
You missed.
Bro, that's one thing about TA.
You missed the player empowerment era because now you don't get yanked for doing crap like that. Whereas you were still in an era where the coach is in charge, and he didn't care if you were a vet. Sit your ass down for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And you would just sit there pouting and be mad about it.
put the warm-up
but
on.
you're not. If you're Tony Allen, you're not allowed to dribble it off your foot twice. These guys dribble it off their foot every other freaking possession.
They're like, great job, keep dribbling.
Yeah.
Keep dribbling.
Good job, guys. Hey, you'll get him next time.
The league is definitely different.
It is.
It's different.
It is
bro.
different. I'm telling you, if Lionel, Tony would get one opportunity to dribble it off his foot, and Lionel would get it to the sideline and goes, "What the f are you doing? Sit your ass down."
I ain't gonna
Tony
lie.
be like,
I ain't gonna lie. My handle was alright though. I ain't gonna lie.
You was a high dribbler, TA.
No. Look up
You should dribble high.
Tony Allen crossover Paul George. Tony Allen crossover Paul George.
You know we love
man.
slandering Paul George
Yeah,
too.
man. Come
Hey,
on, man.
hey, when I text you over the weekend,
Okay,
hey,
hold on, bro.
how about Zion, tomato-chested old boy?
Bro, why can I not find
That
it?
was hilarious.
And then, but
Paulo. It was Paulo and Zion.
Paulo, right after he said, "Yo, I'm getting bored." He said, "I'm getting bored playing the 5." So when you sent me that, I'm like, "Yo, he ain't bored after that. He ready to switch positions."
Paulo put him in the 5th row.
TA, why can I not find it? This,
I can't find
It
this.
doesn't
either.
exist.
There's one J.R. Smith doing it.
No, he played for Indiana. We was in.
Because the only thing I see is
I promise you.
It's up there. It's up there. It's up there.
Respectfully,
It's up there.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Tia, I love you, Tia.
Hold on, bro.
Tia, I love you. I love you, Tia. You my guy. But I typed that in, and this is the only thing I see, Tia. I'm not gonna show you. Hey, downstairs, pull this up.
He had a dream last night.
Oh no, we found it. Wait, that's not it.
What?
No, that ain't it, but that's nice, though. That ain't it, but that's nice, though.
That's Rodney. Hey, that's Rodney Stuckey.
You cross over Chucky Atkins.
That ain't it, but that's nice, though. My point of making, man, I had handles, bro. I could dribble that thing. I could, I had that in me.
Tia, that was not Paul George.
Bro.
And that was a weak left to right crossover.
He said it was somebody.
It was somebody. Hey, play that crossover again. That left to right crossover, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna send it to y'all, man.
Send
I got it in my phone somewhere.
But
man.
I typed in the Paul George thing, and this is what came up to you. Play the video I just sent y'all, and I want you to tell me what happened to you, because I don't know.
Bro, I'm telling you, I had little pink pinks. I had little plays, bro.
TA, what happened, bro? What happened, bro? What
the hell? What the hell? Oh my God!
Is that Darren Williams?
What is he doing?
Darren Williams?
What is he doing?
Oh, he's just crossing.
Oh my good. But he ain't going nowhere though. He can't get past me though. Look at that hand. Okay, you want to shoot hand?
Do you show your son that TA and be like, long as you play good defense?
My son always picking out my bloopers, bro. It ain't nothing like. He always gonna find it, bro.
It is crazy that you
him.
said that, because I swear I just Googled it, and I'm gonna save Devin here so he's not just a hater. Look at the first result that pops up.
Let me see.
What does that say at the top?
It
says Darren Williams triple crossover on Tony Allen. When you Google Tony Allen crossover
I don't know what's
Paul
wrong
George,
with y'all searches, bro. Because when I go to my search, bro, it just pop up.
Oh, TA, look, we got more. Ooh, okay, TA.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
we found it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I had that thing.
Wait,
for real.
Wait, who was that?
That looked like Russell Westbrook, dog.
That was a tween cross. The tween cross in the okay.
No, that is not Russell Westbrook.
Yes, it was.
That is Westbrook, bro. Look, bro.
Is that Eric Minor? No, that's Russell Westbrook.
Oh my goodness.
He said, "Is that Eric Minor?"
Eric Maynard, crazy.
Eric Maynard, whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, so you got
it was Westbrook.
You got the bing on you?
I got him, killer.
But the thing is, when you did that, was the coach like, ooh, it's like one of those.
No, see this. Let me take this off, bro. This thing. So listen,
hey. We believe you, Tony, that you crossed over.
I'm gonna send it to y'all in the group text. Listen. So listen, when you make a turnover like that, or you shoot an ill-advised three or something,
yeah.
You always do this. You gotta you gotta act like your palms are sweaty or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta rub it on your shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just so you know, because the camera's coming right on you.
Always.
And not only that, the coach is yelling. So them to be the times, man, you just gotta think fast.
Every
bro.
time you did that, did you look over at the bench and be like, see, look what I did?
Hell no. Because if I heard that, I just knew to run straight to the back and stamp up my teammates. I knew what was going on, bro. I knew exactly what was going on.
I got rid of Paul George in the search, so I just typed in Tony Allen crossover. First one, Darren Williams, triple crossover on Tony Allen. This one won't go away. Next one, Darren Williams, 2 sick crossovers on Tony Allen.
That's in Utah.
Next
I
one.
told y'all about that one last week.
Next one, Tony Allen crossovers, dunks, and caresses Max Seal's head.
Hey, yo, that's funny. I remember that. So now listen. Hey, Maxime wanted to kill me. You about to fight, bro. I swear. It was about to be a malice in the palace that day.
Why did you rub his head?
What'd you do,
Bro, I didn't rub his head.
I just sent y'all the
He
closer
was
version.
just too close to me, bro. I was just making sure I
you
ain't
rubbed
fall.
his head, bro. Like it was like a cue ball.
No, bro. Rubbing his head is crazy.
That's wicked. My bad.
Yeah, but
rubbing his.
It's membrane.
I swear, it
Look,
said.
Tia, watch the close up. Why did you do that? Why did you do that, bro?
Yo, because I was swinging back. I was trying not to swing my knee into him, so I grabbed his head. Pause. But yeah, that's what happened, bro.
What? So you gave it?
No, look, when we went back on the other end, he told me, hey man, what's up with that? You know, he country. What's up with that boy? I'm like, what? Y'all ain't my bad, bro.
You
Like,
told
I
him
ain't
my
that-
bad?
Yeah, I had to tell him. Big bro was looking like he ready to do the malice in the palace up in that
Bro,
motherfucker.
it says
I'm telling
Tony Allen crossover dunk and caresses Maxi's
Bro,
head.
that's a
Can we
wild
watch this
post.
again?
Yeah, play that
That's
back.
a
who's the
wild
cro-
post.
What is this?
Who's the crossover on?
That look like Brandon Knight.
Brandon Knight.
Brandon Knight.
You know they
Brandon
always
Knight.
do him dirty. You know, that's
Man,
Brandon Knight,
that's
man.
tough for Brandon Knight.
Bro, T.A., look at this, bro. Look at
I
this. Look at
see
this steal.
it, bro. I see it. Now, let me see what come up in my search, bro.
So he wanted to fight you after that.
Paul George.
Caresses.
He caressed his head.
Hold on, look. Watch this. See my Indiana.
Because you always search it. That's probably why.
Hold on, Indiana. Watch.
He's lying.
He's like looking for Tony Allen crossovers.
It doesn't happen.
I got him. I'm telling you, I got him.
T.A., you ain't a crossover guy. It's all right, bro.
Bro, I am a crossover guy, dog.
You got
Yeah, it didn't search up. It must have faded away. Meanwhile, I'm gonna send it to y'all.
TA, you did get Michael Jordan to laugh in that Hornets game that one time. You crossed over and spun on Bellinelli, and then
Yeah, man, they put Bellinelli on me, bro.
What
guy
did-
named Bellinelli gonna stick
and
me,
then you
man.
said something to Jordan, and he started laughing.
Tony, say, maybe this is an Oklahoma State thing, and maybe this is maybe Eddie Sutton did this. If you ever watch, Tony does this, and this is the one thing that Tony and Marcus Smart have absolutely in common. Watch whenever Marcus Smart comes back on the team, okay? Every single time they have a white guy on them, they shoot.
100%. No, Marcus.
You ever notice it?
No, Marcus does this.
Every time.
He does this every time.
Every time. What did Eddie Sutton tell y'all when you guys were at Oklahoma State? Because it is like the ultimate sign of disrespect to you
I ain't
guys.
gonna even hold you. Like, I think that started from like bitty basketball though. Like, I think it's like,
oh no.
Like, I don't know, it's like that's something back in the day as a kid. You just be like, yo, they really got him guarding me.
They got Luke Rittenauer.
They got Luke Rittenauer guarding me for real.
No, Luke Rittenauer.
Luke Rittenauer,
There you
yeah, him
go,
too. Him
yeah.
too.
What's another little short dude?
They do it to Kennard too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they do.
No, but
Fred
if you
Van
watch,
Vliet did it.
No,
I mean,
if
it's,
you watch Marcus Smart,
he does it
every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
He runs straight to
Yes.
the post. And
Yes.
Does this.
Every time.
Real old school.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It's like, bro, you are not guarding me with a white guy. This is crazy.
I mean,
Crazy word, T.A. Crazy word to be
what
done.
was the last white guy defender that you guys know though?
Kurt Heinrich, maybe?
Kurt
He's a
Heinrich.
defender with the goggles on.
T.J. McConnell.
Okay, let's not.
He
TJ
played.
McConnell.
TJ
He's
McConnell
an
plays his
ankle
ass
biter,
off.
bro. He's
Yeah,
an
y'all
ankle
a little
biter,
tweaking
bro.
right now.
Yeah.
bro.
What?
Y'all look,
Yeah.
I don't know if his. Nah, dog.
Yeah, we ain't giving him that love, bro.
I don't know. if you- Andre
Kurt
Karolinko.
Heinrich was one of them.
Andre Karolinko.
Yeah, he's
white,
Russian
bro.
though.
He
He's
foreign.
Russian.
Foreign. Okay.
He foreign, bro.
John Stockton.
Cooper Flagg.
Bro, that's current. I'm gonna have to go Kurt Heinrich. He used to clamp up, bro.
Yeah, Heinrich had respect.
Is Dellavedova, is he white or is he Australian?
He's Australian.
So he don't count either. But no, I'm gonna give you.
Man, Dellavedova wasn't doing no man.
Oh, Caruso.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Caruso clamp.
You're right. He
First
is,
team.
He
He'll
is
clamp you
holding
up.
it
First
down.
team.
He
He'll
holding
clamp
it
you
down
up.
for sure.
He'll clamp you up for sure.
I get Crusoe that.
I want to ask you a question here. This is the question that's been floating around the basketball sphere. Is it harder to be a third option on an NBA team or come off the bench and be a six man?
I think that's all mindset. I
Whose
think it's
pod
all
was that
ego.
on?
It's been around everywhere. Like, what's the name brought it up on his Instagram story?
I saw some
Ken
podcast
Bazemore.
clip.
Ken Bazemore brought it up on his IG story.
Oh, okay.
And everybody's been like bringing it up with like talking. It's conversation.
I buy that it's easier to be the sixth man because you get the ball. You know what I mean? Like the expectation is that you're allowed to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's all mindset, ego. Like if you're a guy that's maxed out, you got incentives in your contract, things of that nature. Yeah, it could be frustrating then.
Yeah.
But if you're a guy that's that's coming there, blue collar, hell, you just happy to be in the league. Thank God I'm here, for Jerry West. Other than that, you ain't really worried about no touches. You just gonna play hard, and you gonna play hard and earn your keep, right? But you got guys though that really got to get 25 shots a game. They got to play so many games, and They got to make all-star teams. They got to make all NBAs to get X amount of dollars. I think it affects them.
Yeah.
But if you a Tony Allen, man, hey, man, you going to run you 100 sprints, man. If you get a wide open shot, take it. You know,
Just feel like you need the ball in your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's some of these guys that you do wonder. I watch them and go, man, I don't know what if he weren't let's say, I'll give you a good example. The kid that plays for the Mavs, Hardy.
Jade Hardy, yeah.
How is he ever going to be a role player?
He's a chucker.
Right? Like Eddie House and you know what I'm saying? Like, you are built for that, right? But, like, he's got to have the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
He's never going to be just like a role playing. Like, you know, there's the guys that can play the dunker spot, the guys that can do the corner three thing. But, like, these other guys, like, you know, he's best with the ball in his hands, but you're never going to start him and have the ball in his hands.
If you got Kyrie or Luka.
No.
That's why.
But he can get buckets.
Yeah, because they had there was the Bradley Beal conversation. Because Bradley Beal, he's in like a rough spot in Phoenix.
But he's also scoring 25 now.
Exactly. Now he's doing it now. But like it was like, yo, you average 32 a game.
But it's a little bit easier to be the sixth man because now it's
he can shoot it.
Yeah,
I can shoot it.
Right. You're not taking any shots away from Kevin Durant and Devin Booker.
That's why I'm kind of.
You know what that tells me too, though? Like all his career, he been the man.
Yeah.
And he been allowed to just jack up ill-advised shots. Yeah. He's not accustomed to passing the ball, screening away, going to set up screens, flaring, or cutting to the basket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Being a part of a team.
Being a part of a team. Yeah. Like you could tell he don't got no parts of playing no Princeton
offense. He played 15
offense.
years of losing basketball.
Yeah, well,
of course he gonna need his touches to get going. Right. And in reality, I don't think those type of players win championships if you got the mindset.
Because like when I think about that, I think about like our team too. Because I had this conversation yesterday. It's like you got Dez, Ja, and Jaren. It never is a conversation of like, oh, this person's the third option. It's like, oh, yo, whoever's going that night, that's who we go to. Mm-hmm. If Dez is going tonight, we give it to Dez. If Jaren's going tonight, we give it to Jaren. And like well, tonight Dez got to get 20. Yeah. Ja got to get 20. Jaren, it's like, yo, if you cooking, you cooking. So that's why I'm saying that's why I would ask him because it's like Bradley Beal comes from a losing situation. Right. He gets put in a situation he can't even.
And it's hard to change habits at that late in his career. It ain't gonna be just no overnight thing. If you ain't accustomed to that, you ain't accustomed to that, bro. Yeah. Come on, like coming off no bench. Well, I can't come off the bench. You're gonna give me the ball each possession. I'm gonna kill. That's perfect.
Yeah, I had to ask you about that.
It never was a problem for Tony Allen.
We know.
Tony, it's always a pleasure. Hey, by next week, we want your Paul George video that exists somewhere, probably on the dark web.
And I need, a Tony Allen, tweak. I need a Tony Allen tweaker remix. Yeah. I need that too.
Yeah, serve in the
corner. Shout out, LiAngelo Ball, bro.
You like it?
The transition to rap is key because so many ball players want to be rappers.
You like
anyway.
it though?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it.
Rappers want to be ballers. Ballers want to be rappers.
I love it, and I like his support from his fam, pushing the movement. They're real.
It's a catchy song, man.
Well knitted family. I like what LiAngelo Ball is doing. So big shout out to him. Put me in a video or something, bro.
Please.
We know
thirsty.
We know you got some 3XTs in the closet to put on.
Hey, real quick before we get to the break. Tomorrow, what time? Out the Mud.
Out the Mud tomorrow, 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Kevin Durant.
Tune in. Episode. I can't wait.
Easy Money Sniper.
I can't wait. So the Out the Mud podcast with Tony and Zebo tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Their special guest this week, Kevin Durant. Tony, it's always a pleasure. We will be back into this. Chris Vernon Show.
Somebody who really has done what they were supposed to do or maybe wasn't expected to do is Jalen Wells, the Western Conference Rookie of the Month.
What you're seeing right now is him showing that, hey, no matter where I was going to go in the draft, I was going to be ready.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizz Beat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy.
Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
It's your turn to drive into luxury at Southland Casino Hotel. Join us on Saturdays to win your share of up to $1 million in free play and prizes. And don't miss the chance to take home luxury itself during the grand finale drawings. Drive off in a 2025 Land Rover on February 1st or a 2025 Range Rover on March 1st. 2 vehicles, 2 finales, 1 million ways to enjoy luxury only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 or up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
On January 20th, join the Memphis Grizzlies as we honor the memory of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This year, we honor those who have carried out his vision with the 20th Annual National Civil Rights Museum Sports Legacy Award. The 23rd Annual Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration Game versus the Minnesota Timberwolves is brought to you by Ford and your Mid-South Ford dealers.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Morant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Grizz Nation, it's time to send Ja, Sharon, and Dez to the 2025 All-Star Game.
Oh! What did we just see, partner? Take 3! Take 3! Bane for 3. Bingo!
Desmond Bane heating it up.
Blocked by Sharon!
Most versatile power forward in the game today.
Head to NBA.com/vote, the NBA app, or simply use the QR code on the screen to send your Grizzlies to the All-Star Game today.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Outside with the G's and the homies. OG fresh out ducking the police. White t-shirt, low tone, riding dirty. Trick, don't talk to me when I'm counting up money. Yeah, west side, east side. It's active. I just stepped in.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. All right, before we get into the football stuff that we got to get into, there was a football game that was going on last night, and also there's a bunch of going on tonight. That Tiger Woods golf thing that I watched last week, Tiger's going to debut tonight, so Tiger's going to be on that. That's going to be on tonight. There is an Auburn-Mississippi State game.
There's some good
Memphis
SEC
has
games.
played. Memphis has played both of those, and obviously Janai Broome out for Auburn, so that's a really good game. There's some good college basketball, some good NBA.
Ole Miss plays Alabama. Texas A&M's at Kentucky too.
Yeah, there's good games that are going on tonight.
And Cooper Flag's on at 8.
And Cooper Flag. But before I get into the football stuff, right before we were about to come back on the air, a screaming Tony Allen alerted us that Mike Blevins, who is putting together his documentary, Mike Blevins came to save the day for Tony. He somehow, I suppose from working on the documentary, he had the clip of Tony Allen crossing over Paul George. So Tony got off the elevator, ran back up here, and started screaming at us. They have the clip. They have the clip. Show that ish.
Ain't no mystery in my history.
Ain't no mystery in my history.
Ain't no cap in my rap.
So now we will see the video footage. We have multiple angles of this. Okay.
Oh, okay. Hold on. And he scored.
All right, Tony.
And he
Okay,
scored.
Tony.
Hold on,
no. Andy stuck out his tongue.
Hold on.
Andy stuck out his tongue.
Hold on.
Wow, that's incredible.
And then they called him for a foul right after that.
We've got another angle of it.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Tony did, in fact, cross over Paul George. Look
That
at
Monte Ellis? Yeah. Brandon White.
Oh. You reach, I teach.
Wow.
We knew he did something.
Is that Thaddeus Young out there? Is that Jeff Teague for the Pacers?
Wait, is Jeff Teague out there, bro? No,
and then
Jeff Teague's
stuck out his tongue.
Paul George, there's Miles Turner. Miles Turner had to have been a rookie. There's Thaddeus Young.
Thaddeus Young.
Unbelievable.
That's
Monte
Ellis.
No, not this angle.
Boom.
Oh, you reach out.
Okay. Danny Granger? Danny Granger get bodied?
You reach.
No, that's Miles. I think that's Miles Turner.
That was Miles Turner.
That's Miles Turner.
No, the one under the basket.
Yeah, number
Replay that.
33. That's Miles Turner.
We put it into that joint.
That dude's been in the league forever. I know, it's crazy.
Bro.
I thought it was Danny Granger.
I mean, I think they're wearing the same numbers.
Okay,
but
Tia, you're right, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. Little.
Wait.
Okay.
That is
okay,
not
TA.
Miles Turner. What are you talking about?
That is Miles
That's
Turner.
Miles Turner.
And then Jeff Teague playing point guard with
It
the
says
terrible shape
Turner
up.
on the back of his jersey.
I can't see that from here.
Or it's Timmy Turner.
He said I can't see.
I can't see that from here. Wow.
Then Thaddeus Young.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's a crazy
All
person.
right,
Random
we
person.
stand
We
corrected.
got one more angle.
Tony Allen, crossover god.
Jeff
on Paul George.
Teague,
Oh, he
Monte
oh my,
Ellis.
you reach, I teach.
Oh, my God.
You reach, I teach, and you're too little, Miles Turner.
Yeah.
Jeff Teague, Monte Ellis, Paul George, Thaddeus Young, Miles Turner. What a lineup.
All right.
What a five-man crew for the Pacers.
All right. Last night we saw the Los Angeles Rams beat the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, what absolute,
We called it.
What torture for Vikings fans though.
Dude, it
like
does.
they went 14-4 and they lost twice to the Lions and twice to the Rams.
It's tough.
I told you we called it, bro. We said Sam Darnold's gonna turn to a pumpkin.
How much money did he lose?
Yeah.
I mean, if you would say the franchise tag is $41 million or thereabouts,
He's probably that. Maybe.
agent's
Yeah,
probably-
he's probably that. Probably around that.
no. How much did he lose?
Oh, about $40 million.
Bro, he ain't getting franchise tag.
Nah, bro.
No. But I'm saying he's going to get, he'll get a lot of money.
From who?
There are a lot of teams that'll need quarterbacks.
Bro,
Somebody will get
that
him.
was one of the most turned into a pumpkin moments.
No,
I mean,
Yes, bro. Fumble.
I mean, they were.
picks.
Hey, now in fairness, they were flying at him like missiles. But
Yeah,
he
Sam
was.
Darnold didn't look awesome when he didn't have all day to throw the ball.
He was
like
also
has all
standing in the
season.
pocket, and he wasn't like standing, getting, moving up in the pocket. And I mean, he was just
Happy
there
feet.
was
sitting
one-
ducking.
He got happy feet, boy.
There
That
was
boy
one-
They said that they know. There was I don't know if you saw that quote from one of the defensive players for the Rams. He said, if you watch when we played, I think it was, he said Seattle and there was somebody else. He goes, we know they're going to get the ball out quick when we play against them, right? Like that's what we're having to deal with. He goes, but this is They run slow developing plays.
Yeah.
In Minnesota, so they were just going to be like,
"We're going to go,
bro. You have no time.
I'm flying at you."
Yes. You're not getting. Your play does not get to develop.
Yeah.
When you brought up that stat yesterday, Roser, about he has the longest time in the NFL I was like, bro, the Rams saw that same stat. They're gonna be like,
it's like, dude, you're not gonna get
that Jared Verse and like the guy. I mean,
he's a great
that
pick.
one still picture of Jared Verse like looking like he's like belly splashing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They made him look real bad. Like you said in the group text, they ain't trading Buddy now. What's his name?
McCarthy.
Oh, JJ McCarthy. Forget that.
He was like, yeah.
No, that's
there was one
like,
play
yes.
where Darnold, it was a quick like screen out to the right. I can't remember if it was to the running back or to a wide receiver screen, but it was snap, turn, and it was later in the game. And he just like pretty much just threw it in the ground. It was so bad. The throw was so bad. It's like, that's rattled. Like, he's rattled. Like,
his brain was shaking,
they've
bro.
gotten him in the head. They've gotten in his head so bad now.
Flip quarterbacks, and then what do you think happens in that?
A little different.
Right. That's why Darnold's not getting too much heat, in my opinion.
No.
Bro, if we're all being honest, flip the quarterbacks. What do you think happens in that game?
I mean, it may be a little different. You can say that about a lot of teams, though.
But the difference between Matt Stafford and Sam Darnold is huge.
They also did. Stafford was clean all night.
Look at that. That was all night long,
bro. It looks like a wrestling photo.
Yes, bro. The big splash. Hey, look, bro. I knew I ain't never. He still had that jet stink on him, bro. I was not believing in Sam Darnold. When you said 14-3, I'm like, bro, I know this story, bro. He ain't about that.
Yeah,
life.
I mean, it's a lot of these guys. They can
he ain't about that life. Bro.
If you protect them and you have awesome players around them, they can be good players. Ryan Tannehill looked awesome when he had A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry.
But there got that moment last night. There's an end to it.
If you get pressure on them, it's
your last two games have been probably two of the worst games you ever played.
I mean, can you
Jets.
imagine the last 2 weeks?
You lost so much.
Cratered his value.
Yeah,
cratered it. Truly, he was in line to get like probably at least a Baker Mayfield kind of deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro.
No. You're gonna be lucky if you get this minimum, dog.
I mean, who needs a quarterback? The Saints.
Saints ain't paying for that, bro.
They paid Derek Carr.
Okay, they've done this before.
All right. So, anyways, we end up having the Rams move on. So now it's going to be Rams and Eagles, and it's going to be Lions and Commanders. I do think the Rams and Eagles is something should be much better.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be surprised if the Lions didn't run out the Commanders.
Social media Luke, resident Eagles fan, told me this morning, not worried at all about the Rams.
Yeah, they've already beaten them bad.
Said not
this
worried
year.
about
they
them.
played.
Yeah, not worried about them at all. So we got this.
All right.
I said that Rams team is clicking right now, and it's Matt Stafford against Jalen Hurts.
Yep. And it's
but they get after the quarterback
Sean McVay
too.
versus Tony Sirianni or
Nick Sirianni.
Idiot face.
He's always got his mouth open.
Idiot face Sirianni.
Fan base that like fights people.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody tweeted out yesterday. I wish I would have saved it. Somebody tweeted out yesterday an reality show idea.
Oh, I saw that.
Where we're opposing. You get MMA champions, like masters
MMA fighters,
MMA fighters, and they dress up in opposing fans' things and goes to Eagles games.
I'm with that. That would be amazing.
That would be funny.
I mean,
great TV.
I'm in.
Try him.
I'm in.
Go ahead.
I'm in.
Yeah.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for NFL notes? I've got an NFL note. Welcome to hell, Dev. Coach Prime. Coach Prime. I got my Coach Prime jersey on today, Dev. Just in case. What are you going to do?
Look.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna root against Coach Prime?
I'm not gonna root. I would never root against Coach Prime.
You can't. What?
I said I would
so
never.
your days of rooting against the Cowboys is over?
I never said I'm rooting for the Cowboys. I'll root for Coach Prime. I will never root for the Cowboys ever in my life. Sorry, Dad.
What if those things coincide?
Look, man. Look,
It might happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
All right.
Look,
I'll
a lot of
believe it.
people have asked me, they said, do you want him? I said, look, I just want entertainment.
You don't want to win?
Do you know how entertaining it would be?
Oh, it would be a spectacle.
It would be a spectacle.
Amazon Prime would be there. Yeah, it would be a lot. But no, I can't rock it.
You'd have to get you some Cowboys gear.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Colorado weed.
That's my kind of party.
Yeah, no.
That's my kind of party.
We'll see.
Who do you actually want as your head coach?
He wants Coach Prime, bro.
No, you don't. Who do you actually want?
Oh, for the humor of it, I watch Coach Prime.
Right.
For the sake of my life, he wants Coach Prime.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. But who do you actually want?
I'm not kidding you. If you told me I could have Coach Prime or the other name that everybody is saying is Kellen Moore, who's the offensive coordinator for Philly, I would rather have Coach Prime.
It's the unknown.
I don't want Kellen Moore. That is just freaking Jason Garrett all over again.
Okay.
And our former
Right, so
backup
Coach Prime's the
quarterback
unknown.
that Jerry can tell him what to do.
Yeah, he really is a robot.
I mean, you let Mike Zimmer return as defensive coordinator, and then you get you a hot dog offensive coordinator.
Would you want Jason Witten?
And let Coach Prime be that. Look, who's got the best team in the NFC right now?
The Lions.
Right. You look at that guy and go, he's the X's and O's genius of the world.
No.
No, everybody thinks Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn are the geniuses. But
Does anybody think Aaron Glenn's a genius?
But Dan Campbell gets them guys juice.
He's the culture builder.
So you get Coach Prime, you get an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. Let's do this.
What about Jason Witten?
Jason Witten?
Yes, bro.
To play?
No.
His name is coming up.
I guarantee you he could still catch a 5-yard type.
Bro, yeah, right.
No, his
comeback
his
route.
name's for real coming up.
That's wild. I mean, he was a horrendous broadcaster.
It was bad.
I mean, so was Tom Brady, and Tom Brady was like.
But I mean, that's how you have to be able to communicate.
Fair point.
You think he sucks at communication skills?
It's a fair point. It's like, guys.
Yeah.
We got gonna play.
You don't think Jason
What?
Witten can motivate players?
Yeah.
Go.
Who are the 7 highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL?
Oh, well, this isn't fair because
It's fair.
It all changes.
It's fair.
And guys take reduced salaries.
I know.
In order to wedge in
Just
guys.
quit.
Okay. Mahomes.
No.
Joe Burrow.
Yes, Joe Burrow.
Allen.
Missed playoffs. Josh Allen, no.
Hurt.
No.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua, yes. Missed the playoffs.
Think about quarterbacks that ain't made the playoffs.
Deshaun Watson.
No.
Dak Prescott.
Yes, number 1. Missed playoffs.
So it's all guys that signed their contracts in the last 2 years. Trevor Lawrence.
Yes, missed the playoffs.
Think about dudes that ain't in the playoffs.
Kirk Cousins.
No.
Who else signed in the last couple of years? Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, yes. Lost in the wild card round.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Who else signed in the last couple of years? Hurt.
Nope. He already
Oh, you already said Justin Herbert, eh?
Justin Herbert,
Herbert?
yes. Lost in the wild card round.
And last but not least, we got. It's not.
Who else
It's
signed
not
in the
Goff,
last?
is it?
Who else signed?
It is Jared Goff. He
wow.
plays this week. This is where I speak.
But this is signing bonus.
This is where I speak to my beloved 49ers. You don't have to give him $60 million a year.
Rosa, they
you
can't hear you.
don't have to do it.
Bring Sam Darnold
You
back.
don't.
Yeah, free Sam Darnold.
You literally went to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. You can win with buns at quarterback.
No, you can't.
At Bugs?
You can't win the big one.
You said Bugs? Like a
Can't
Bugs
win the
ball?
big
You know
one.
what? I think you can. It's got to break right for
Name
you.
it.
Okay.
Name it.
I'm telling you one that we would have. We would have beaten the Bengals if we would have beaten the Rams that one
name
year.
the one that has.
the freaking Ravens did it with Dilfer.
That was
How many-
forever
what
ago.
year is
That was forever ago.
That was like 18,000
What
years
year was
ago.
that?
The Ravens beat us with Joe Flacco.
Oh, so your example is 20 years ago?
The Ravens beat us with Joe Flacco.
But you didn't have one of the best quarterbacks.
I know, but this is my point. Do you think Purdy is the one? If you don't think he's the one, then just don't give him all the
I
money.
will
You
make.
don't
Hey, how
have
about
to
this? How
do
about this?
it.
How about this?
I mean, Peyton
I
Manning-
will. I will say you can do it with Purdy if Goff doesn't. that fair?
If
Goff does it?
Yes.
Goff and Purdy are the same level?
If Goff does it,
I think Goff and Purdy are very similar. Like, Goff has a better arm, but like, yeah,
I'm saying if Goff does it, I will believe Purdy could do it.
Yeah.
The last game manager to win one is probably.
Dude, Goff has, because it doesn't get. Goff has the best offensive line in football. He has Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Sam Laporta, Jamison Williams, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I'm looking at Super Bowl champions.
Like that, you don't consider one of the best 5 to 10 guys.
Yeah.
Nick Foles.
I'm looking at Super Bowl champions.
That's a fair one.
That's a fair one. Yeah. So you got Flacco, Russell Wilson, Brady. Peyton Manning wasn't good, but he's a Hall of Famer.
Foles is the best.
Peyton Manning was not good when they won.
Peyton Manning was horrible.
He was not good.
They had like a legendary.
They won
defense.
because of defense.
Great defense. And my boy, they won diving the ball. Brady, Foles, like you said. How do we feel about Foles?
Foles is the one.
Yeah, that's 2018. You got
But
Brady.
he was great.
He was great. That's what I'm saying. That's what got him there.
It was like one of those like.
Yeah, and you can
Weird
catch heat
moment,
like that.
like a
You
weird
can.
moment,
You
yeah.
can do it. Like that
Get
can
hot in the
happen.
playoffs type vibe.
I mean, you can, but it's a miracle. That's
You
why
got-
he's got a statue outside.
It's crazy.
I mean, Jalen Hurts almost did it.
You got Mahomes, Brady, Stafford, Mahomes.
But my point would be if you don't it's Burrow, Lamar, Mahomes, Allen. And if you don't have one of those four, the next group is probably Stafford's there, the next group. But if you don't have one of those guys.
Why are you putting Lamar in there when he is not?
Okay, bro.
He's about to win his third MVP, so that
And
just
he's
is
about
what
to
it
win
is.
a Super Bowl, but
That is what it is.
Be ready.
But a guy whose level of play does not get better in the playoffs.
You know what? Speaking of that,
Why
hang
you
on.
keep saying it like.
I got numbers on Lamar Jackson.
Be ready. Be ready. This weekend.
I mean, has his level of
Stay
play
tuned.
gotten better in the playoffs?
Stay tuned. This weekend.
Has he been better or worse?
All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Or is he a regular season Joe?
No, he's not. He's gonna show you this weekend.
Okay.
Right.
We're about to find out.
We from AFC Championship on the way. OTW.
If I were him, I would just hand it to that freako next to me.
I mean, that's smart game plan, or just run it myself. One of the two.
So here's
Don't try to throw it.
you can pretty much blindly look at Lamar Jackson's pass attempts, and you can tell if they're going to win, if they won or not. That's all you really got to look at for Lamar
Thanks,
Jackson. In his 3 playoff wins, 24 attempts, 22 attempts, 21 attempts. He averages 22.3 passing attempts in their playoff wins. In their losses, he averages 37.25. Now, that includes a 59 attempt a game that they lost to the Titans in the playoffs. So let's just take that out. 'cause that's-
Having Lamar Jackson throw the ball 59 times is just malpractice.
It's insane.
Travesty,
So
bro.
let's take
And I
that
love
out.
Lamar more than
Let's
anything.
take that out. If you take out the 59, it's 30 attempts in the playoff loss.
And that's still way
The
too many.
more he throws, the
Huh.
worse it is for him and the Ravens.
Because he tries to be Patrick
Interesting.
Mahomes. Don't be trying to be
They
Patrick
threw
Mahomes.
the ball
Be Lamar
37
Jackson.
times in the AFC Championship game last year.
Wow.
And ran it only 16.
All right, what else you got?
What else do we have? All right. The Commanders' first team since 1991 when play-by-play began to win a playoff game going forward on 4th down 5 times. Prior to that, teams were 0-8. James Cook, first Bills player to have 100 rushing yards in a playoff game since who?
First, Willis
'cause
McGahee.
No.
It's not Thurman Thomas.
It is Thurman Thomas in,
Wow.
in 1995.
That was forever.
That's crazy. That is 30 years ago.
That is 30 years ago. The Bills went a long time before Josh Allen without making the playoffs.
30 years.
Yeah, they went a long time without
Thurman
me.
Thomas
They
is
might have made it one year when they had Trent Edwards at
59
quarterback. Bo Nix, his 43-yard touchdown pass to Troy Franklin was the longest touchdown pass in a Broncos playoff game since.
John Elway to Rod Smith.
No, it'll be Manning to Demarius Thomas.
No.
Manning.
You're
to-
half right.
Yeah, Manning.
Tebow to Demarius Thomas.
Tim Tebow to
Wow.
Did
Demarius
that little
Thomas.
slant play that like
It
his-
was the one that beat the Steelers.
By the way, the
One highlight.
Steelers running back in that game.
He threw for 316 yards. It wasn't one highlight. That was an ordained win.
The Steelers running back in that game
He had
was
316 yards passing.
He
You think
did.
That is like God's plan.
Random?
It is.
God's plan.
It's God's plan.
God's plan.
No Drizzy. The Steelers running back in that game averaged 7 yards a carry, but he only got like 17 carries. Shout out Isaac Redman. Isaac Redman.
Wow.
Jared Verse, the longest fumble return for a touchdown by a rookie in NFL playoff history. Who has the longest fumble return for a touchdown in playoff history?
Dude that played for the Steelers.
No.
Crazy dude.
No, that was an interception.
Greg Lloyd.
No.
Oh,
no, it's not.
You're thinking of Jeff Hitman Harrison.
Yeah, he's thinking Harrison. That was an interception. This was a fumble return. It was 98 yards, and it happened in 2023.
In a playoff game?
In a playoff game.
23?
Damn, Devin.
Minka.
You try to just...
Minka Fitzpatrick?
No. You try to just, like, black out when the Ravens lose in the playoffs.
Oh, wow. Watt. TJ Watt.
It was, think of a Chief then, bro.
No, he said it was a Steeler.
Oh,
no,
Steeler.
I didn't say it was a Steeler.
Oh, he said it was a Ravens loss, so it was a
Ravens loss
in
in the playoffs.
Well, then they played against, Titans?
It was a division team.
Then it was...
Bengals.
It was a Bengal.
It was a Bengal.
Terrell,
I ain't got no Bengals for you.
Hendrickson.
No, it's the other one. Starts with an H.
Yeah, what's his name?
Sam Hubbard.
Bro, he threw a pick to Sam Hubbard, bro.
Derrick Henry tied who for the most playoff games with 150 or more yards rushing?
Oh, God.
It's 4 of them. 4 playoff games with 150 or more yards rushing. Derrick Henry had his 4th. That
Jim
is
Brown.
tied. No.
O.J. Simpson.
No.
Emmitt Smith.
I only got one more after this, by the way.
Emmitt Smith.
We're almost done.
Who else?
No, not Emmitt Smith.
Terrell Davis.
It is Terrell Davis.
150 yards.
Now, look.
To tote that thing.
Jaden Daniels, real quick. He's the first rookie quarterback to lead his team in passing and rushing in a playoff game. Now, here we go. This is the last one. And I want you guys to get this one. The Buffalo Bills are the first team to have 200 or more passing yards and 200 or more rushing yards in a playoff game since the Indianapolis Colts in 2018 against the Houston Texans. Andrew Luck was the quarterback. Who was the running back for the Colts?
Joseph Adai.
No, 2018. I think Joseph Adai was done by 2018.
Marlon Mack.
That's a good one, too.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, you love to see it!
Hey, that's light work. That's light work, bro. We cooking over here, bro.
Now.
Mac! Hell yeah.
Now.
Hell yeah, bro.
That was Deshaun Watson's.
That was a good one. That was a banger.
Deshaun Watson's first playoff game.
That was A+.
Here's a tougher one for you. The Texans in that game.
My baby. Yeah. We rocking you to sleep right now,
The
Rosa.
Texans in that game had a receiver who had 11 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown.
That's not a question. He already answered the right question.
Who was the receiver?
You don't have a graphic for that.
No, I didn't. This is something I'm just asking because I was looking at it earlier. It is crazy.
Jabbar Gaffney.
This guy had 11 catches.
Hopkins.
For 110 yards and a touchdown.
Jabbar Gaffney.
Fuller. No.
Jabbar Gaffney.
It is the great Kiki Kute.
Oh, Kiki
we love
Kute.
Kiki. We love Kiki.
I picked him up on fantasy for a couple of weeks.
Kiki, do you love me? I love him.
Yeah. I do not remember that playoff game from Kiki.
Wait, is he still in the league?
I don't think
so.
No.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Tony Allen. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Roser across the glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.